Hey gearheads, and welcome to Garage Talk. I'm Corey, and that is the new leader in mid-size pickup trucks when it comes to off-roading. That is the 2023 Chevy Colorado ZR2 Desert Boss. In this video, I'll take you on a quick tour. All right, gearheads, I am at the 2023 New York International Auto Show with the Chevy Colorado ZR2 Desert Boss. And while I've got the hood up with the prop rod, let's talk about power underneath the hood. So previously here on the channel, I've checked out both the Z71 and the Trail Boss version, both of which had a slightly less powerful engine than this one, but really, both of those could be tuned just like this one. This is the maximum output 2.7 liter turbo high output, as Chevy brands it, making 310 horsepower and 430 pound-feet of torque. Towing in this particular model, being the ZR2 Desert Boss, is limited to 6,000 pounds, but if you got this tune on a different engine, you could get up to 7,700 pounds of max towing. Closing the hood of the ZR2 Desert Boss Colorado, you can see the updated, very muscular, very masculine style of this particular one because, well, this is the biggest and baddest of the Colorado family, and it gets all of the off-road goodies. So this gets an increased ride height, ground clearance over the standard model, topping out at 10.7 inches of ground clearance. It gets a better approach angle, so I'll go ahead and come around here to the side to show you a 38.3 degree approach angle. The departure angle is increased to 25.1, and the breakover angle is 24.6. And a lot of that has to do with that extra ground clearance from the extra inch of lift over the Trail Boss version of this one. We do get different drive modes. We get normal, tow haul, off-road, terrain, and Baja. Baja is exclusive to this ZR2 version, and it's designed for high-speed desert running and maintains a specific throttle control, transmission shift points, and other body and drivetrain control calibrations. So very interesting and unique here for that model. And then also talking about what makes this one so special is those wheels, those tires. This one being the Desert Boss, you get 17-inch wheels with 33-inch tall mud terrain tires with these beadlock capable style wheels on them. They are very nice. They are Goodyear Wrangler Territory MT tires and are very aggressive. And part of that approach angle increase also comes from the cutout that allows that front tire to be the first thing you see coming around here to the side of the vehicle, just like this. We also get an updated bar up here in the front, a push bar, giving you a more aggressive front end with different fog lights up front as well. You get the flow tie that allows more air into that 2.7 liter turbo high output 4-cylinder. You can see we do get red tow hooks down here and skid plates starting right up front here that go further back in the back. We also get the DSSV Multimatic shocks. So again, talking about high-speed desert running, that is exactly what these shocks are built for and designed for. They are F1 style technology that have been put to work in the previous generation of the Colorado. The suspension design has been updated for this new body style, this 2023 body style Colorado, and updated for better performance at speed, doing desert run type stuff. You also get a wider track on this one, which you can see here with these over fenders that come out over the sides. Now the twin to this, the GMC Canyon, all GMC Canyons get a wider stance, so the metal fenders actually stick out, whereas the Colorado here, since it's only this ZR2 version and the Trail Boss, you get those plastic over fenders, which is all right. It works for me. It helps keep the cost down versus that GMC version. You can see here on the side, we do have some body protection in these rock rails. And if we get up underneath here, you can see where they are mounted. get a good look at that. But they can support quite a bit of weight. So just a note there, but you get some body protection to keep rocks from completely crushing your cab and pinning you in if you happen to pin one of those doors. Back here in the back, you can see the adjusted position of those DSSV Multimatic shocks, giving you just a little bit different driving dynamics in this 2023 model versus the outgoing version that it replaces. Desert Boss models also get this sport bar back here in the back. We've got LED lighting on this one. Really amps up the off-roadiness of this one, the appearance of it all. Coming back to the very back, you can see we get black outline on the Chevrolet, and then we have our damped tailgate back here in the back. We've got spray and bed liner, and yes, we do get the in tailgate storage here on this particular one. So it is about 4 inches deep. It does have a drain plug in it, so you can use it as a cooler, you can use it for tools, whatever you need, you can put it back in there, and then you can secure it with those two latches right there. Can see that if you were dragging stuff over it, these latches are recessed, so it's not like you're gonna typically grab those and break them off. So if you're interested there. And then we've got measurements across the back here, but I will note just how wide these tick marks are. I'd say these are to keep you honest when telling fishtails. They're really not good for measuring much more than that. And how much woodworking are you really gonna be doing here in this Desert Boss? To help increase that departure angle back here in the back, not only do we have the lift that is adding to that, but we have an updated rear bumper back here. So gone are the corner steps in favor of, well, you still get plastic back here, but that's because this is where Chevy hides the blind spot monitoring instead of having a big dead spot in your taillight like some competitors. So you still get plastic here on the sides, but overall a very cleaned up look with a lot less downward action on the corners of this, giving you a better departure angle. All right, getting in this one, let's see how difficult it is with the increased ride height. So it is, even for me at 5'10", just a little bit of a step up. There is no A-pillar handle on this one, so you will be grabbing the steering wheel, but you can see we get a full digital gauge cluster in this one, not the little 8-inch unit in all the other Chevy Colorado models. That is yet another distinguishing factor between this ZR2 and lesser trims, but you still get the large infotainment screen here for infotainment use. This is also where all the light controls are housed, so no more light switch anywhere over here. You control all the lights through the infotainment system. They are automatic, and it'll be yet to be seen exactly how these hold up over time with no physical switches for the lights. Otherwise, it is very similar, just a little more upscale versus the other Colorado models. We've got leather wrapped steering wheel with all your controls here very nicely. Got a nice camo-like pattern that is textured all the way across here with a two-tone contrasting stitching up here on the dash that matches the seats. Again, two-tone with contrasting stitching. Very nice, very upscale. I like how Chevy has chosen to use yellow as their ZR2 accent color of choice when it comes to the inside. Same is true on the Silverado. You know, I drove one of those back in LA last year. Interior storage is nice, although a little bit limited when compared to bigger brother Silverado. But overall, there are quite a few interesting spots to store stuff. The glove box is not damped. This is a Qi wireless charger, but it's got more of that textured camo look. You've got two cup holders here, and I already showed you the center console. So that's very nice. Seating in here, I'm 5'10". You can see I've got plenty of room. No sunroof in this one, so plenty of room for that. No problems up here in the front. But let's pop out. As we do, I will show you, we do have two-person memory driver's seat here on this one. Getting out, I do drag my shin across the shin and calf across the underbody protection on this one. So just something to note, getting in and out, and then getting into the back seat, probably more of the same. No grab handle on the B-pillar here either, so I'm just gonna have to go for it jump up and get in this thing. You can see the back seat is a little bit tight. So even though the wheelbase has increased over the outgoing model, that doesn't translate to more cabin space, unfortunately. So it is still a mid-size pickup truck and still comes with some of those side effects of it. On the back side of the center console, we do get some air vents and a USB-A, USB-C, as well as a household style plug down low. The seat back does include a fold down center armrest with 2 cup holders, and again we've got that contrasting seat with contrasting stitching in here, also very nice. Headroom back here, again, pretty good. There's a nice cutout right here for my head, so no complaints there. That is a quick tour of the 2023 Chevy Colorado ZR2 Desert Boss here at the 2023 New York International Auto Show. If you want to know more about this vehicle, head on over to gtgaragetalk.com where you can read further details about this. If you want to see more stuff in a little bit more real time, find us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, YouTube, everything at GT Garage Talk, or just go to our website. Be sure and hit that follow, like, comment, subscribe, ring the bell, all the things to let the algorithm know to show you more content from us. But as for me, in the back seat of the 2023 Chevy Colorado ZR2 Desert Boss at the New York International Auto Show, until next time, gearheads, bye.